Hello everyone, Cas here, and I have been having so much fun trying things with hand tracking on the Oculus Quest, so of course I want to share that with you. Things have changed ever since hand tracking came out, like new updates, and developers have been experimenting with it. So in this short video I'll quickly update you on what's been going on and show you some fun hand tracking games that you can try yourself. These games are also really fun and easy to show off virtual reality to friends and family. But first, subscribe if you haven't yet to see more videos like this one, and now join me beyond reality. Oculus released hand tracking as an experimental feature for the Oculus Quest, which allows you to navigate around the headset without the controllers. It has been out since December, and since then Oculus has been releasing updates for it. Newest updates include improved hand tracking stability and an option to enable automatic transition between hand tracking and controllers. So when you start the Oculus Quest, you don't even need the controllers anymore like before. Just put your hands in front of your headset's cameras and it will start hand tracking automatically. If you need your controllers again, all you have to do is pick them up to use them. I love this feature. It is just so much more convenient to pick up the headset to check something fast with your hands rather than having to pick up the controllers too. While the Oculus Store doesn't seem to be accepting updates for hand tracking yet, developers have been experimenting and putting prototypes on site Quest. These are all short demos, so nowhere near finalized games. Hand tracking is also still experimental, so do keep that in mind when watching this video. But I already wanted to show some of these prototypes because they show what is possible with hand tracking in the future. I already showed you the piano learning app Wintceas in our previous video, so today I wanted to highlight 4 other hand tracking games. Let's start with the first one, but before we move on, don't forget to leave a like to support us. So the first demo that we are going to try is the Sun Shard Might of the Gods hand tracking demo. It's a simple demo where I have to protect this sword from these little trolls or enemies, whatever they are. So let's just open the chest to begin. The level looks great. I like it. So the enemies should be coming in now any minute. Here they are. And actually here you have 2 special powers that you can use by putting your hand through the cube. This is a sword kind of power. And to use them, you have to pinch your hand. As you can see, I'm throwing like little swords at them now. And then you can remove the power using this, and you can pick another one. This is this one, for example. This is like a light beam, I guess. A sun shard, I guess. Which destroys the enemies like this. And it's hilarious. But the most hilarious part is, of course, is that you can actually use your hands to pinch them, to flick them away, or to do it like this. So funny. Or you can just pick them up. I think you can also actually pick them up. It's difficult though. Oh, I think I got one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is just hilarious. Yeah, I think this would be a fun demo to just show people what hand tracking can be like. It's so funny. Oh, I got some beautiful nail polish here. Ooh, look at that. If you wait a little longer, a lot of them will be here. And then you can satisfyingly slap them all away. Wipe them all away. Wow, that's just funny. Oh, I got 2 of them. That's awesome. Alright, let's move on to the next demo. So the next demo we are going to try is called Cubism, which is a VR puzzle game. And I have to pinch both hands to start. And basically you just have to put these little blocks into the right area that's in front of you. This little black lines here to complete the level. Okay, so now I'm getting a little menu here, which is cool. I like this minimalistic style of a menu. I love that a lot. So we have 6 levels. Most of them are locked for me, but I have my first level, which I'll show you now. Getting a little puzzle now with 3 blocks, and you can just grab it by moving your hands to one of those blocks until it turns white like this, and then you can pinch your fingers to grab it. As you can see, you can pinch all your fingers as well if you want, and then you can place it For example, like this. I think you can complete it how you want, doesn't matter. Oh, I did it wrong, as you can see. And, oh no. But you can also move this whole thing around if you need. So you don't have to use your body to move around it. So the last piece, I'll put it like this. Oh, as you can see, it snaps right on it. It feels pretty satisfying, by the way. Here we go. Completed the first one. And that's basically it. You have 6 more levels, which I'm just going to let you try if you want to. It's fun. I like this one so far a lot. And I really hope that once Oculus accepts hand tracking updates and games on the store, that we will get these kind of VR puzzle games that you can completely complete with hands. I would even love to see Cubism with more levels too. And here we are in another VR puzzle game-like thing. I haven't really figured this game out yet, but it's called Interdimensional Matter. And when you launch it, you get spawned straight away in this abstract little world with a hilarious soundtrack. And your hands are all orange, and you can grab stuff, like this ball over here. But gravity is all a little bit messed up, so I'm actually not very sure. So I mean, it's actually a little hard to grab objects and stuff in here. It's so abstract. Look at this. I really like this design though, this art style. So colorful. And it kind of feels magical to use your own hands for this. So it says 1 and then 2. I'm not really sure what they mean by that. So I'm just going to press this button because then you can move on to the next round. Number 2. Also gives you those numbers as instructions. Still don't know what they mean, but I'll let you figure that out yourself as well. All right, let's move on to the last experience. And we are in Mr. Scribbles, which is basically a VR sculpture, 3D sculpture design app. And the first thing that you're gonna get is a tutorial, which I'll show you part of because it really explains well what you can do in here. So I don't have to do it from the top of my head. So in here you have the power to create. If you're new to Mr. Scribbles, pinch your index finger to your thumb like you're making an OK sign and scribble away. That's the first task of this tutorial. You can grab Scribbles, reach your hand to the center of the scribble, pinch your index and middle finger to your thumb, and then you can move an object around. And now you can also rotate it while grabbing the object. With your non-grabbing hand, pinch your index finger and drag to rotate. Oh, look at that. Very cool. You can drag Scribbles to the garbage sphere and release them to delete them. Yeah, so there's a garbage sphere here too. And you can put stuff in there to delete them. Now, let's learn about shapes. Pinch your index and middle finger on both hands at the same time. And then you get shapes, yes. Below you are more shapes. So we got a couple more ones like this sphere. Whoop, oops, wrong one. Here we go. You can spin Scribbles. I like this feature. Like this, right? And now it will spin. Very cool. You can also orbit Scribbles. Grab one scribble, okay? And then hold your other hand with your palm away from just behind another scribble. Like this, I guess. And now it will orbit around this one, the one that I was grabbing. Now we will learn about colors. As you can see, a lot of colored spheres are here. Simply just move your hands toward the stuff, the colors, and your hands will turn to a different color. It feels pretty weird, but also funny. You can also blend colors. Hold your hand open close to the surface of a color sphere to blend colors. Do it like that. Here you go. This is kind of magical too. All right. You can also change the color of a scribble. Drag a scribble through a color sphere. Ah. Ta-da! Now let's learn about materials. You can draw with a shiny material, a matte material, or a glass material, which are here. I guess you have to change it by going there. I mean, How fun is this that you can use your hands for that? And now there's a slightly complicated one. Make a finger gun with one hand. Actually, haven't been able to complete that one because I don't know how. But yeah, you can check it out yourself. So yeah, I was doing some random stuff. But I think you get the idea what you can do in this app, just drawing with your hands. One day I do really dream about being able to create something cool in VR, in 3D, because it's easier in VR, and then being able to export it onto my 3D printer and then printing it out in real life. That's the dream. One day I will do it. Alrighty, I think we're gonna move on to the outro. A little tip, these demos are also great fun to show off to other people who don't own a VR headset yet, so go for it and sell VR to your friends. If you want to try the games yourself, they are available on SideQuest for free. I put the links below, and if you don't have SideQuest yet, I put a link below too with our setup guide. So, what creative uses would you like to see for hand tracking? Drop them below in the comments so that everyone can read it, and hopefully a developer will pick something up. We hope to see you all in the next video, and a special thanks goes to our right hand patrons. Big thanks to Art Armin's long-term support. Check out his Board Games VR on Steam. Another shout out goes to Backzone VR and his VR YouTube channel. And as always, VR things with the hand tracking on the Oculus Quest. So of course, I love this feature. It is so much more convenient to pick up the headset to